Who's the best movie reviewer through and through? That's Movie Mania on YouTube. That's who. Why don't you stay a while and have your life reviewed?
Hello, everybody. It is Matt, and it is Wild Wednesday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that stuff, lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor, like, share, and subscribe. I know I do an awful lot of reviews, but I have an awful lot on my plate that I can do. And one last little tidbit of information, check out the description box. I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day. Such as today, I gave you a brief synopsis, which I wrote, which makes sense why it's not very good. I'm a talker, not a writer. I got you your starring cast, your director, runtime of the cut I'm watching, a link for a trailer, and that's all I got for as far as things like that. Now that I got all that said, mind all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. Today's a very interesting one. It is from our good friend Jason Impey, all the way out over there in the UK. It's called Sublime Aspect of Shadow. As far as I know, he's getting ready to do circuit stuff, or at least independent film contests, stuff like that. Which this one's really good. I really enjoyed it. It's got that 2025 release mark. It is 31 minutes long, not rated, of course. Which, honestly, how many movies have I reviewed and how many of them are unrated in some way, shape, or form? And this is starring Bereal, Sandip, Ghattaora, Wahene, Mesu, and Georgie. And like I said, this is directed by Jason Impey. Your main stars are both Bereal and Wahene Mesu, playing Karl and Hannah. Basically, what do we got going on with this film? Well, being it's only 31 minutes, I don't want to give away too much, but it's about a guy named Karl who has a specific fantasy that he wants taken care of. He basically wants they take the kind of take the story of the German cannibal Arwen Maiwes, I believe is how it's pronounced. If not, I am sorry there. Not so much, because he was a sicko. He's a sicko. But anyways, it kind of resembles that in ways. So if you know that story, you know what you're getting into. You're getting into a person who wants to be killed and eaten, and then they take the money that he gives them and goes and starts a new life wherever they can. Granted, it doesn't get to that, but you know it basically alludes to it because of the fact that Hannah has taken this money. She's really hesitant about doing this whole thing. She gets there to his flat, and it's just, she starts off with he tells her like little bits of what he wants done, kind of in ways, over a glass of brandy. He takes her up to the room where he's got a cage manufactured, that he's made a cage to where he's like stuck in it while she does her duties. Now she does do a little stabby with him, in his mouth. It's kind of cringy. It just is one of those things like, ouch, that had to hurt. And then, as far as anything else goes with the story, I don't want to give anything else away. I feel like I've given a lot away already. But anyways, let's roll on to the three things that I love my movies to meet. First and foremost is the audio. The audio is very fine, very clean, very crisp. It's always top quality, top tier shelf filmmaking when it comes to Jason's style. He's a director who knows what he wants and he knows how to get it. So I really am a huge fan of his stuff. Whether it be this or Digest or Fluid Boy or the Autistic Film Trilogy, he just is a powerhouse of a director. So if you want to see something on a technical scale that is done perfectly, check out Jason's work. He's got a lot of stuff out there. He's been making films for years now. He's just a few short years younger than me, but he really knows what he wants. So I'm going to give it an A on the audio. The dialogue is really good in this. I think it really pushes the boundaries in all the right aspects. I really can't say anything bad on that end. I feel like it's almost poetic the way they deliver their lines to each other. It's very you can tell that Hannah is very hesitant about this. Karl is very aggressive with hey, we need to do this, kind of pushing it. So I'm going to give it an A plus on the dialogue. I thought they did really good with that one. In good performances for the most part. I didn't see any performances that were bad. You do even get cameos by both Jason and Rachel Impey in here, and they play passerbys as they're listed in the credits. So let's move on to the third thing, which is editing. The editing is always good as well. I think that it moves at a really good pace. It doesn't really get boring or dull or anything like that. I really am always just in awe over how great of a filmmaker Jason is. So I'm going to give it an A plus on editing. Now my final score of 1 through 5 is going to be a 4 out of 5. This one is really freaking good. It's above average. When it comes out wherever you live, and if you have the opportunity to watch it, do yourself a huge favor. It is well worth the watch and the wait for whenever it does come out. Alright guys, love your faces, and as always,